Hey, good Monday morning, everyone. This is Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Monday, January the 2nd. Hope you're doing well today. Today is actually a holiday for most people. If it's not, then I apologize to you, but it is a holiday for most people. But it's still a day in this new year that we should be looking at ways to make our life better, make ourselves more joyous of a person, and have a fulfilling life. And that's what hopefully we're doing. I want to tell you that the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, I will be on here earlier, probably 7 o'clock or so. Tomorrow I have a vet appointment with Paisano, and Wednesday I am scheduled to have my granddaughter here. So I need to be on here around 7-ish or so Eastern time. I know that it's not totally inconvenient for you because you can check back later if you miss the live reflection. But hopefully this is not an issue for you. I would love to have the same time every day, but right now that's just not possible. But let me know if this is okay for you and you're able to stop back and that's what you do. I'd appreciate hearing from you if all is good there and we're helping you as much as we possibly can. Anyway, let us quiet our minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. John, chapter 1, verses 19 to 28. This is the testimony of John, when the Jews from Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to him to ask him, "Who are you?" He admitted and did not deny it, but admitted, "I am not the Christ." So they asked him, "What are you then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you? So we can give you an answer to those who sent us. What do you have to say for yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord,' as Isaiah the prophet said." Some Pharisees were also sent. They asked him, "Why then do you baptize if you are not the Christ or Elijah or the prophet?" John answered them, "I baptize with water, but there is one coming among you whom you do not recognize, the one who is coming after me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to untie." This happened in Bethany, across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. You know, there's a saying, that person thinks they're God, or that person thinks they're Jesus Christ, or sayings like that, which are obviously not complimentary, and they're obviously not true either. But it would be effective and absolutely appropriate if somebody said, hey, check out that John the Baptist over there. Meaning we could all be John the Baptist, and in fact we can. So how would we start? I mean, this is a worthy goal to look to being our own John the Baptist, preparing the way of the Lord in this life for ourselves and for others. Well, as I always say, it's all about the journey, and the journey has to start somewhere. So we look at today's gospel and we say, okay, what was this John the Baptist all about? Well, first of all, he was enthusiastic. He really was. I mean, this guy had enthusiasm. He had the right enthusiasm. He had the right answers for people. He stuck to what he believed in. If somebody was not as enthusiastic, he remained so. He was not tainted by bad attitudes. And he made his ways straight. What does that mean? That means that all of us must work very hard to look at the things in our life that we need to straighten out. Excuse me. I need to straighten out this cough sooner or later and this cold, but it's getting there. But we need to do that, right? We need to have ways in our life to look at and say, honestly, with complete honesty and with complete conviction, I have these situations in my life that I really need to straighten out, these ways about me. And I think that would be a great place to start. We're early in the new year. We can certainly gather that enthusiasm along the way. But right now, I think it's all about making ways straight for the Lord. So making ways straight within us. What are they? Well, I'm not asking you to share them with me. Unless you'd like to in a private message or something, that's fine. But I think we just take stock in what they are today, and then we start to work on them. I know that I had a few at the end of last year, and I did what I would call a credible job to making those ways straight. And you know what? It felt good, and it did help my enthusiasm for all of the things that I work on. So what do you think? Let's look at some ways to make straight, and let's get them straightened out as soon as possible, and let's have a joyful time doing it. Well, my friends, that's my message for you today. I hope it was helpful. I hope it will remain helpful for you. If it was helpful for you, please consider sharing it with others. I always welcome your comments, your thoughts. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and you will continue to do so. Please continue to follow me at joedwyerjr.com. We are redefining happiness so that peace and compassion can be seen by all creation. Have a great day. I'll see you back here tomorrow at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Take care, everyone.